Okay, so welcome to the class. We are going to begin the beginner class, just our 45-minute session, lying on the stomach. So you can make your way down on your belly. And then it's quite specific. It's called the crocodile. You can bring your left forearm forwards underneath your shoulders so that it lifts your chest, and stack your other forearm on top, and your elbows come in really nice and close so the elbows are above the hands, and then drop your head onto your forearms, forehead rests on the arm. So I'm going to keep my head up so you can hear me, but try and find this posture where your elbows are not as far forwards as they would be if you were on the beach or on your bed, but that your chest is slightly lifted. But when you drop your head, your shoulders and your upper back can relax. So you kind of just wriggle it around until you think that you can relax your head down on your arms. Also, make sure that your head is not on your watch or your bracelets. So keep your head down there, and now bend your knees, take your feet up, and separate your knees as wide as what is comfortable for you. And then take your feet to the floor, so they'll be way off your mat. And now with your head down, your whole body, your back should be able to rest comfortably. This is one of my most favorite postures. So it's a really nice way to activate the abdominal breath and using the diaphragm without too much work. So automatically the belly moves forwards into the floor when you breathe in. Just feel that. You don't even have to do much. It presses down on your inhale, and then it draws back on the exhale. So without lengthening your breaths, just keep watching that. Feeling how the reason the belly pushes down on your inhale is because the diaphragm moves down and it pushes your actual stomach forward. So if you've had some food, it'll feel a little more tight on you. So just watch that. And then we just check the breath here, a couple more qualities of the breath. So you should be breathing ideally through your nose. And the breaths are smooth and they're fluid through the inhales to the exhales. And your eyes are closed and you should feel completely relaxed. Like I say, my head is up so that you can hear my voice because I don't have a mic. So just stay with awareness of the breath. We're also looking for a quality of equanimity. So the equal length breathing in and equal length breathing out. So to test that, you might go, I'm going to inhale for 1, 2, and I'm going to exhale for 1, 2. Trying to get them to be balanced, and then just roll into each other. And then the last characteristic for a healthy breath is that the breath is not jerky. So this feeling like when a child cries and goes, that kind of feeling, if you have a breath like that, it signals that there's a little bit of tension. And so you come back to just focusing on the other characteristics, and you should start to smooth out the breath. So we should be breathing with the stomach soft like this, moving forwards and back, even when we are sitting upright or lying on our side. So keep this in mind, because we're going to come onto our side now. But let's just stretch out first. So can you bring your feet together and straighten your arms forward and just sketch yourself nice and long? Stretch out your arm, your fingers in one direction and your feet in the other direction. And then come to rolling on your left side. Don't worry if you can't see me. Just lie with your head resting on your arm. Bend your knees and you should feel comfy here. And then go straight into this awareness of softening the belly and allowing it to go forwards on the inhale and go back on the exhale. So it's just a small movement, but you completely relax in the abdominals, allowing the diaphragm to move up and down. So from the pubic bone, the belly should be soft. You can even place your right hand on your belly over the navel And just feel for this expanding forwards and pulling back. One more breath. And now come to laying on your back. So lay all the way back. Ground your feet. Let the feet be, the knees be bent and the feet wide on the mat, and turn your toes in, and your inner thighs will drop towards each other. Let your back be long. You might have to lift your sacrum and get the tailbone forwards. And then place one hand on the lower belly, down near the pubic bone, and the other hand above the belly button. And feel now, just with normal breaths, how the belly expands up into your hands on the inhale. And it moves back on the exhale. And maybe just notice one part of the belly moves more. That's okay. Just stay with this rising and falling beneath your hands. Relax everything else. Continuing to breathe through your nose. All right, and then we're going to find this position in a seat. So draw your knees into your chest and cross your ankles and roll up. You can roll forwards all through the side and cross your legs. So find a cross-legged seat. Let your hands settle in your lap and close your eyes. And now can you let your belly be really relaxed and roll forwards and down. Let it obey gravity. And then when you breathe out, it pulls back. So sometimes we can feel self-conscious. We've been told to stand up straight and pull the belly in. Well, it doesn't work great when it comes to handling stressful situations that we're aware of or unaware of. So the softer you can make your belly in your daily life, the better. And this will just allow that diaphragm to rise and fall. Just feeling it rolling forwards and back. Okay, so we're going to bring the palms together in front of the heart, all 10 fingers to meet. Let's bow the head forwards as we acknowledge the beginning now of our practice, the early part of our practice. Take a moment to connect to what this personally means for you, the palms together in front of your heart and the bowing of your head. And just deepen that connection. Okay, you can start to open your eyes and lift your gaze. So the legs are crossed. Let's bring the right leg in front. Hold onto your shins. You can hold onto your front shin or just the hand on each leg. I'll turn to the side. And I want you to lean back and straighten your arms as much as you can. So you're really going to slouch here. You can look down, just gently look down. And then reverse that completely. Sit up tall, bend your elbows and see if your shoulder blades can move a little closer to each other and lift your chin without throwing the head back, just lengthen the throat. And then go back to the rounding, the leaning back, the straightening of the arms, dropping your head as much as what feels good. And again, come forwards, rocking over the sit bones and really exaggerate the puffing of the chest and the shoulder blades. Almost want to kiss behind your back, and then just keep moving through that, round your body, breathing out. When you're ready to breathe in, arching your back or curving the back and lift up. And you can just keep going with that. Work with your breaths. So now I want you to keep going with your body, but manage your breaths, that you are inhaling longer and you're exhaling longer, ever so slightly, without getting yourself kind of anxious or claustrophobic. in this breathing action. So in yoga, we're always looking to lengthen the breaths. We're always looking to manage our breaths and control them in our practice. Your breath tells you everything about what's going on. Just keep going, rocking backwards and forwards. I'm just going to mute you guys. I'm going to let you guys carry on so that the screen stays on me. Okay, so come to stillness. And we're going to start to move now around the pelvic bowl. So bring yourself forward, feel a little side bend, lean back. So you've covered this posture already, lean to your left, and now you can lean a little forwards. And then just keep going. So I love to close my eyes in these movements. It can really take you deep into the body. And you can take it as big as you like. And remember the head as well. If it feels like the head wants to gently roll, let it go as well. Just be super mindful of the neck. Keep going in the same direction. Keep going. How soft is your belly? And the next time you come forward, change direction. So feeling out this side. Feel what's going on underneath the sit bone. So sometimes if we sit a lot, there is little knots that get created around the joints. And you can almost like iron them out here. Feeling like you're massaging the buttocks. Keep going. You're welcome to go right into the deeper, 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 everything, side, back, front. Remember, you're just feeling out the shapes that I give you, and you're working in your body. And then you can start to slow it down until you find yourself back upright in a seat. Okay, let's change across the legs. The other leg is in front. And then take the flesh from the buttocks and move them back. So when we get the flesh back, we get more of a tilt of the pelvis, and it helps the spine to sit up tall without too much hard work. We want to grow tall when we sit. Let's raise the arms. Let's take the arms to the floor before we raise the arms. So turn the palms to face up. And with a deep, long breath, we're going to raise the arms above the head. So let's go. Inhaling for 3. 1, 2, 3. Allow the palms to meet and breathe out for 3. 1. Draw the hands down past your face. 2, 3. And then just repeat that. Inhaling for 3. 1, 2, 3. And exhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to keep going. Inhale for 3. Up with the arms. 1, 2, 3. Stay here for 1. Exhale for 3. Draw the hands down. 1, 2, 3. Pause here for 1. Starting again. 3. Inhale, arms up. 1, 2, 3. Pause here. Exhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. Pause here. We're going to add to this. Inhale for 3. 1, 2, 3. Pause for 1. Exhale for 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, again for 3. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Pause at the top for 1. Exhale for 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one last one. Breathing in, remember you want your belly to expand. Inhale for 3. Palms meet, hold. And then as you breathe out, try and lengthen to 5 or 6. The belly moves back towards the spine. Good. Okay, normal breathing. just let your belly start. So sometimes we can get tired from breath work, the pranayama practices, because we are basically breathing unfit. So like we have to be fit in other parts of our body, in our cardiovascular, etc. The same with the breathing. Breathing fit requires daily practice, just simple breaths like that. Shortening, lengthening the exhalation to like double what inhalation was. All right. Okay, we're going to add a little side bend. Take the right hand onto the floor and let your left arm come up and then lean to your right. You can press that right hand into the floor to let your left sit bone ground a little more. And now just let the weight of the head open up your left rib cage, your left shoulder a little more. So if it's taking your breath away, you've gone a little too far, then you need to back off. And if it's too much for your head to just be up your neck to be looking forwards, let your chin roll to your right shoulder. And then you can look straight again. All right, let's come up and go to the other side. Leaning now to your left, grounding your left hand, grounding your right sit bone. Don't, to begin with, don't start too deep. You just give it some time. So the body needs 5 breaths, 20 seconds at least, for the brain to signal to the body it's okay. We're not going to be injured here. You can soften, you can relax. So we just give it time. Make sure you can still feel the softening of the belly. The belly is free as you breathe. All right, let's come up. Interlace your fingers in front of you and turn the palms forward. Push the hands forwards until your arms straighten. Watch for the shoulders and the ears. Draw them down. And look at your own hands and look at those wrinkles in the wrists. And see if all 10 fingers can straighten out. Elbows are locked. We're going to raise the arms up above the head. We'll stay here a little longer. So we're looking for the arms to be more back by the ears. We're making space from the sacrum at the back of the body up to the ribs from the side. You can wriggle around to feel your own kind of space here. And then we're going to twist to the right. So separate the hands now. Let your left hand find your right knee. Your right hand can be behind you and look over to your right side. You may take your chin further over the shoulder or just gaze to the right. So here I really want you to get expansive in your waist, in your belly when you breathe in. At the same time, lengthen your spine. And when you breathe out, you might deepen your twist a little. And then you start moving for your inhale, just go forward. And when you breathe out, you twist a little deeper. We've got 2 more breaths like that. Keep going, inhaling to find length. Exhale to twist a little deeper. And last time, breathing in and breathing out. Bring your chin over your left shoulder and bring that back hand to find the other knee. This is one of my best postures. Lean back in your seat like we did just now when we started. Lean back, round your back body, drop your head, and take 1 deep breath. In, feel the expansion in the back body, and breathe out. All right, come out of that. Okay, we're going to change the legs again. So if you need to kind of just pad it out or give your joints a little bit of attention, you can. And then change your legs to the non-habitual way. I think so. Yeah, it's the rising in front. It's the light rising in front. All right, let's interlace the fingers. Turn the palms forwards again, straighten your arms. Your inhale raises the arms up and you move your wrists higher away from your sacrum. And we're twisting to the left this time. That right hand, your right hand finds the left knee, and your other hand is behind you. 3 breaths here. So the inhale lengthens you up. The exhale deepens your twist. Just keep going like that. You might find you move in tiny little movements, but nobody can even see. Allowing that waist to expand. So apparently twists are good for slimming down the waist. And use those abdominals to expand the belly forwards on your inhale and to draw it back on the exhale. When you finish your arm breath, look forwards. We're going to cross the elbows again, find the other knee, and another round of leaning back. Drop your head, take a breath in, and breathe out. Okay, good. And we're going to come out of that. All right, let's find ourselves on our hands and knees and all fours. We're going to work on strengthening the wrists, strengthening the arms. If at any point this is not comfortable, you can be on fists for a moment, so the fists work really well protecting the wrists, or you can come onto your elbows. So if you don't have any injuries, try and stay with me on the hands. Okay, so we're going to move from corner to corner around the hands on the mat. Keep going in the same direction. So your fingers are spread wide. Keep going. If you look at your own hands, the index fingers face straight ahead. So these are your downward facing dog hands. And then you spread all your other fingers away from each other. So I like to travel to kind of know that I'm traveling around my mat, using all four sides as my guide. At the same time, we're warming up shoulders and wrists. Change direction. So you can put as much weight onto your hands and go as far forwards as you want. The next time you go forwards, just push your fingerprints down. If you want to look at them, they go white. That's what I like to see as a teacher in class. That when you're forwards of your hands, you really activate your fingerprints down. That protects your wrists. Let's go one more circle. We're going to stay on the hands, come to stillness, and tuck your toes, and round your body, cat stretch, drop your head, keep your arms straight, tuck the tailbone, stay here. And then we're going to flip the feet and look straight ahead, let the belly dip. This is cow. So keep going like that, tuck your toes, round your body, angry cat, drop your head, flip your feet again, cow, inhale, look forward. So we're going to go 5 more. You can count your own. You're breathing with your movements. Every time you breathe in, you're looking forward. Just keep going as you wake up everything that feeds off the spine from where it inserts into the skull, all the way down to the tailbone. So much happening around the spine. Keep going, cat, cow, move with your breaths. And last time. Come to neutral back. Okay, we're going to stay a little longer. Turn your right fingers now to face your right knee and your left. And then now take small little circles, just small, and move around. So really tiny. Just move around your hands. Keep pressing the fingerprints down. Change direction. Last little circle. Okay, nice and easy to flip the hands back again. Okay, last little exercise on the hands. Take your right toes all the way back to the floor to straighten out your right leg. And then go back to the back of your mat with your heel and stretch your calf. And then come forwards again and stretch it again. And then just keep moving forwards and back, forwards and back. You're moving on the ball of the foot to the tippy toe of the toe, forwards and back. Waking up the back of that leg. As straight a leg as you can make it. All right, we've got the other leg. So let's just change. This is our last exercise. Lift the back of that knee. Push it forwards back. Forwards first, the heel back. And then come forwards, give a little break. And then move a little bit more dynamically through that. Rocking backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards. Okay, so keep your left foot, where it is, with the straight leg, and can you let your right foot meet as you find yourself in a plank? We hold it for 1, 2, 3, go for 5, 4, 5, knees to the floor with control. Separate your knees, child's pose. How wonderful to drop everything down to the floor. If your head is not resting on the mat, you're welcome to put your forearms stacked and rest your head on your hands so that you really drop down. So give it everything here. Focus on the complete melting of the bones, the skin, the flesh, everything just dripping down to the floor. Such a nice posture to get back into your body. So either your arms are straight, or you've got your head and you've got your head on the mat, or they're on the arms. So start to roll your forehead from left to right, wherever it is. Just roll kind of from temple to temple. So keep the movement going. Remember, my head will be up so that you can hear me. And then add more movement as you rock from knee to knee. So you make this more of the whole body going from side to side. You're just looking for a little bit more movement in the hips. Just keep swaying it out here, rolling from left to right, side to side. Okay, lift your head, lift your chest, lift your arms and your wrists, but keep your fingers down, like you're holding half an orange, and walk your hands to the right side. You can decide how far to the right you want to go. Take your spine with you, and then you're going to drop down. Let everything melt now to the right. You might feel a little tightness in the left shoulder and the left shoulder. If it feels too tight, back off. So it shouldn't feel like it's pulling at the insertion point of the shoulder ever. So then you come back. It's such a long range here of the right side. So then you pull back a little. Just be here, allowing the side bend to happen on its own. Head is down, maybe in the arm or the floor. All right, you're going to come up, walk back to center, acknowledge your center, the other fingertip, go to your left, take your spine with you, move slowly down, feel what's happening on that right shoulder. The right ribs are opening up, those intercostals are in a good stretch. And just be here. Maybe you're looking for something in the posture that works for your body. So I might come up with places that I feel is my body. You might be something completely different. All right, we're going to come forward. Now come onto your elbows and bring your knees hip distance apart. And your elbows are kind of hip distance apart as well if you look at your own body. And then we're going to just let the chest drop down. So you'll feel your shoulder blades kind of unhinge. And it's like they want to go up to the ceiling, but your chest goes down. And then push the floor with your elbows and lift your chest up again. So that's all that moves. Drop your chest, lift your chest. So the shoulder blades want to come closer and they want to separate. You just keep moving to that. You don't have to go all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. I want you to feel just for mobility. Does one side shake a little more than the other? Does one side feel kind of gritty? And you just check out. Most of us are stronger on one side of the body, and you'll feel it here if you fine tune it. Just keep going, up and down, up and down. Okay, let's bring the knees together, back to child's pose, but with the hands to the feet. They're next to the feet, the palms face up, drop your head. You can let your arms drop down, shoulders drop down. You're in a small little ball. And then here we're going to roll onto the crown of the head. So don't change your head placing. Just start to lift your hips up. Find the flattest part of your head and your hands drag with you until you find this kind of a flat space to rest your head on. Shoulders can now lift up to the ceiling. Your hips are up. The backs of your hands are down. Your knees are down and your feet are down. Stay in this inversion. Here the abdominals will lift up for support. Let's come down again, Back to that little position, stay rounded. And then bring your arms forwards and your back on the hands and the knees. We're going to move, I'm going to face you. You're going to move into threading the needle. You're going to take your left elbow out to the side and then thread it underneath you on the floor. You can turn the palm to face up until you're lying on your left shoulder and on the left side of your head. Relax here and maybe walk your right hand forwards as far as you want to go. Your right arm might straighten out, it might be soft. Now make sure that your chin is tucked in and you want to get the stretch on the top of that left shoulder and the shoulder blade. Of course, the right arm as well, stretching forwards, you'll feel that. This exercise is prescribed for neck issues that refer down into the shoulder blade. So give it some time. Keep breathing through your nose. We're going to come out of it by bringing the right hand back to close to the face, push it down into the floor and come up and just take the elbow out to the side, a little bit of a release and bring it down. Other side, left elbow, right elbow out and palm faces up on the floor, and it's like someone's pulling you and pulling you and pulling you until you're down, and then walk your left hand forwards. If you want, if you feel more stable with the hand in front of your face, fine. And then just stay here. And then go into your body and feel out, how does this feel in my body? Where does it feel delicious? Making space. There's a great place to practice your breathing. Check that your belly is softening down onto the legs when you breathe in. Softening and expanding, or softening in order to expand. All right, we're going to come out. Bring your left hand back in front of your face. Push yourself up. Release that right elbow out to the side. And take child's pose. One last little round of child's pose. Rest the shoulders, rest the head. Okay, bring yourselves up to sitting on the buttocks and take your buns over to one side. Bring your feet forward. We're going to lie on the back. Don't worry if you can't see me. I'm going to talk you through things that should be fairly easy to understand, fairly familiar. Lay on your back and draw your knees into your chest and give yourself a little squeeze here. Pull the knees in and rock from side to side. Also, such a nice posture to feel the back left and right. And you can feel subtle differences if you really check in, tune in to your back as you roll left and right, side to side. Give it a little massage. Come to stillness and take your feet up to the ceiling and your arms next to you on the mat. And then bend your right knee, drop the foot down and bring the foot up. Change legs, drop the foot, bring it up. Right leg again, left leg again. And then you can go a little faster and do them a little faster. Bend, alternate, alternate, alternate. We're just loosening out those knees. Bend and bend and bend and bend. And then keep your right foot up and put your left foot down on the mat and hold the back of your right leg. So with your hands, you're going to grip around the hamstrings, somewhere between the knee and the hip. And then start to pull that leg a little closer. But can you now push your leg into your hands? And then you do it again. You kind of pull it in a little closer, but you resist the leg back. So the arms are pulling, but you're pushing back into your hands. And you can kind of take this action and have a little break from it. And then do it again. So you pull towards you with your arms, but your leg is back into it. You might find that you get a little more space in the back of that leg and you can stretch a little more and the foot comes a little closer to your face. Last round here. And then let's change legs. Right foot flat on the floor, left foot up to the ceiling, interlace behind this leg. So again, pull the leg a little bit towards you, but push the leg back into your hands. And again, pulling action and a resisting. So this is also giving our wrists a little break. So just spend some time here. You can stay as long working hard or pulling in as you want. You just give it, like we said earlier, take at least 20 seconds, but strong action back into your hands. It should feel like you're starting to make some headway at opening the back of that leg. Okay, let's take both the feet up to the ceiling. Can you take your arms to the mat next to you, next to your body. Can you straighten your legs, flex your feet, almost like you want to curl your toes down towards your knees. So your body and your legs are in an L shape. You're working hard to get the backs of the legs open. We're almost done. Push really strongly the knees to open. All right, bend the knees into your chest again. Hold your right knee to your right and with your interlaced fingers and pull it towards your right knee and straighten your left leg all the way down on the mat. Keep pulling the right knee right and let your left knee go further away from the right knee. We're going to add a supine twist. Release your right hand to the floor, shoulder height. Use your left hand to guide your knees slowly to the left. And your knee can be high or it can be low. So for me, I get this little pinch if it's too high up by my left shoulder. So you just kind of move that top leg as you need it. Your bottom leg, the knee will start to also turn to the left. So will the left foot. So you just allow it to soften in the way that your body wants to be in the supine twist. And you might roll your head slowly to the right. We're looking to keep the right shoulder down, the right chest heavy. And to soften from head to toe, right through to the fingers. So looking to move the spine in all directions in our class, whatever level, whatever class you do. You want to twist it, you want to take it forwards and back, side to side. Okay, let's come back. Change now, interlace the fingers around the left knee, straighten your right leg on the mat, pull the knee towards your left shoulder. Use your arm strength to really pull it and move your right knee further away from your left knee. Make space. And then let's guide the right knee with the left hand. The left knee with the right hand, to the right. Your left hand can find the floor. It doesn't have to be high up where the shoulder is. It can be closer to your body. Find a comfortable place for the foot or the knee. And then soften your belly down. Scan your belly for where are you resisting this posture. Take your breath into the places that are really tight. Remember again, there should be no pulling from the joints. It should feel like a broad general stretch along the left side of your body. All right, we're coming onto our backs and we're bringing our feet together on the floor, knees out wide, and we're going to place our hands on the belly. So you can decide how close in you want your feet to your groin. Close your eyes. Allow the knees to butterfly apart, down closer to the floor. So you might feel quite a strong arch in the lower back. If there's no pain, it's fine. If you're worried about it, move your feet further forwards. You might even lift your bums a little and get them forwards, and then settle them again. So just let's spend some time here. This will be our posture that will lead us into the final resting posture of Shavasana. Just start to feel yourself unwinding. My voice will get quieter. And you just feel the rising and falling of the belly beneath your hands. Allowing those hips to release. Facial features are relaxed. Relax the scalp, Feel like the hair is just falling down towards the floor, away from the scalp. The ears away from the face. Swallow and allow the tongue to drop to the back of the mouth. Let the throat relax and the back of the neck be long. Relax your shoulders, your chest. Relax your belly, your back. Relax your arms. And then we're going to start to straighten the legs out for Shavasana. Take one foot to the one corner, other foot to the other corner. You might stay with your hands on your belly, or you might have the arms in a low V with the palms facing up on the floor. Now make sure the buttocks are relaxed, your hips, pelvic floor, warm thighs heavy down to the floor, knees are relaxed, calves, feet, and your toes. Just taking your awareness back to the belly, the rising, and the falling, rising, falling. Feeling like you're completely held by the floor beneath you, held by Mother Earth. Okay, we're going to start to move the fingers. So you can run your thumbs across your fingertips and wriggle your toes. Roll your head from side to side. And then relax all of that. Start to bend your knees and place your feet flat down on your mat. Feel your back on the floor. Roll over onto your left side and push yourself up to a seat. Finding yourself in a cross-legged seat once again, closing the eyes, bringing the palms together in front of the heart. You're back in your earth seat, feeling grounded again, present with the breath. Let's bow the head forwards as we bow in gratitude for this practice of yoga. Thank you for joining. Take care. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day, your night. Thanks for joining and take care.